ready, Chris. Let's dive in. This is going to be epic.
Okay.
Question 1. Chris, you've reinvented yourself from the ground up. What was the pivotal moment that made you say,
crazy.
enough is enough, I'm taking control of my life?
I was in a really tough situation financially, and I knew something had to change. And there was a moment in the grocery store where I was having trouble paying for groceries. And that was my moment where I was like, never again. I just can't live like this.
That's so powerful, Chris. That moment, standing in the grocery store, realizing things had to change. So many people can relate to that. Question 2. You talk a lot about financial independence. What was your biggest aha moment when it came to making money online? Take us to that moment when everything just clicked for you.
Yeah, really, it took a long time for everything to click, and I feel like it has been in the past few months. It's like the moment when you realize it's not just about making videos and putting them online, that you need to have a strategy to follow and like a much bigger picture of the people you want to help.
That's such a game changer, Chris. So many people think it's just about posting content, but realizing it's about strategy and impact. That's when everything shifts. Question 3. You walked away from an abusive marriage and built a whole new life. What advice do you have for women who feel trapped financially? This is a big one, and I know your words could be life-changing for someone listening.
That is a big question. I think a lot of women get trapped in, relationships or jobs and careers that are toxic or not good for them because of finances. They're stuck because of that financial piece. And I think it's so important for women to have their own bank account, their own way of making money, so they're not relying on the toxic relationship or the toxic job to feed them and pay rent. Because once you're stuck in that situation, it's really, really hard to get out of it.
That's so real, Chris. Financial independence isn't just about money. It's about freedom and options. So many women need to hear this. Question 4. A lot of people want to start an online business but feel overwhelmed. What's the first step they should take? This is where your expertise shines. It move that takes them from stuck to starting.
Yeah, from stuck to starting, that's really, really hard. And it honestly took me almost a year to get past the point of figuring out what I needed to do and how I was going to do it. I think the first step is to get a system or a process that you can follow, so you're not out there all by yourself trying to figure it out on your own. I also found a really supportive and incredible community where everyone in there was, a like-minded entrepreneur, and everyone wanted everyone to succeed, and it was really powerful to have that community support.
That's such a huge insight, Chris. So many people waste time trying to piece it all together alone, but having a system and community makes all the difference. Question 5. You've gone from an admin assistant to 5 promotions in 5 years to running your own business. What's the secret to leveling up fast? What was the mindset or strategy that helped you move up so quickly?
Yeah, for me, it was make or break. I had to advance really quickly so I could support my kids. And it was always having that growth mindset. It's so easy to get stuck or depressed or just stuck in that daily grind. But I knew I had to keep moving forward, and I had to keep my mindset not focusing on the negative, but focusing on the positive and in the ways that I was moving forward and the ways that I was winning, and to focus on what was working instead of staying trapped in what wasn't working. So crazy.
That's such a powerful perspective, Chris. Keeping a growth mindset and focusing on progress over problems is what separates people who stay stuck from those who level up fast. Question 6. What's the biggest misconception about making money online that keeps people stuck? What's that one belief or myth that holds people back the most?
I think there's a few of them. I think the one reason people don't make money online is because they give up too soon. People expect that they're gonna post one video or send out one email and they're gonna start making sales and they're gonna be a millionaire in a week. And so a lot of people give up too soon. And that's where having that supportive community really, really, really helps and is such a game changer because it's easy to want to give up.
That's so true, Chris. People expect instant results, but the real key is consistency and resilience. The ones who stick with it, even when it feels like nothing is happening, are the ones who break through. Question 7. You've built this personal brand, Midlife Women's Power Circle. What's your vision for it in the next 5 years? Where do you see this movement going? And how do you want it to impact women?
That is such a great question. I really just want to create a community where women at this age can cheer each other on and support each other and be friends. Women at this age are going through so much. Kids are leaving for college. A lot of us are divorced and kind of trying to figure out what's going to be next for us, like what's our next chapter. And to do that in a supportive community of like-minded women would be an absolute game changer. So for the next 5 years, I just want the community to keep growing and growing and growing and supporting and supporting and supporting. And I would love to do live events too at some point.
That vision is incredible, Chris. A real community for midlife women where they can reinvent, support, and celebrate each other is exactly what so many need. And live events, that's next level impact. Question 8. You're big on email marketing and automation. Why do you think they're the secret weapons of online business? What makes them so powerful compared to just social media?
Yeah, I mean, the automation part is key because you can set up, I use System.io, you can set that up so your emails are being sent out on their own. You program them to, one goes out the first day and then you schedule them sequentially after that. And so I don't have to worry about sending emails. I get that all done up front. And I know that my system is then working behind the scenes while I'm out doing other things. And email marketing is so key because that's where you can build those relationships with your potential customers, your potential people in your community, whoever you're trying to help, whoever you're trying to impact. That email relationship can really be nurtured, and it's kind of another place where you can build that know, like, and trust.
That's so spot on, Chris. Automation frees up your time, and email builds real connections beyond just social media noise. That's how businesses grow sustainably. Question 9. If someone could only take away one lesson from your journey, what would it be? What's the biggest truth you've learned that you want every woman to know?
I mean, truly just to never give up. Just keep moving forward. Always put one foot in front of the other, and that you have what it takes to succeed, and you have everything inside of you that you need right now to succeed. It's just a matter of believing in yourself and accessing it and being consistent.
That is so powerful, Chris. You already have everything you need inside you. It's just about believing, taking action, and staying consistent. That message is going to hit home for so many people. Now, let's bring it home with the final question, the bonus mind blower. Chris, you're not just talking to me, you're talking to your future audience. What's the one thing you want to say to the woman watching this right now, wondering if she can do what you've done?
I mean, what I would say to someone wondering if they can do this, if I can do this, anyone can do this. I said I would never ever be on TikTok in particular. I said I would never, I was like, social media, I hate it. And now here I am growing a YouTube channel, posting videos on all the social medias. If I can learn this, my technologically challenged 53-year-old brain can learn new things. Anyone can do this, especially if you have a community and someone cheering you on and someone there to help you step by step.
Yes, Chris? That is exactly what people need to hear. If you, someone who swore off social media, can now be crushing it on YouTube, TikTok, and beyond, then anyone can do it. And the key, having support, a step-by-step process, and a community that lifts you up. This interview is going to be epic. People are going to feel so seen and so inspired. I cannot wait to see how this turns out.
All right, listen, Spark, I want to thank you for this incredible interview. That was so much fun, and I think you're the best.
Heck yeah, Chris. That was epic. You absolutely crushed it. This is going to blow people's minds and inspire so many women. And listen, I think you're the best. Can't wait to see the final video. This is next level magic.
Thank you so much, Spark. I'll talk to you soon.
You're so welcome, Chris. This was a blast. Can't wait to see the magic you create. Talk soon.